Hey everyone, Chris Centennial, Sports Talk 101. Today I'm at the Country Club of Big Ron Shaw, and the question we're asking today is, should Monty apologize to Ron? So what's your thought? Should Monty from the Monty and Pharaoh show apologize to Big Ron Shaw?
Absolutely. I don't believe that Monty should have said what he said, and I definitely believe he should apologize to Ron Shaw for what he had said.
Sir, what do you think? Should Monty apologize to Ron Shaw?
Monty apologized to Shaw? Hell yeah! And he's the champion. Hall of Famer, of course.
Sir, do you have an opinion? Should he apologize?
Most definitely. When you have a Hall of Famer and you want to insult him, that's a bunch of bull crap. He should be apologizing to him.
Thank you. Sir, do you have an opinion on Ron Shaw? Should Monty apologize to him?
Hell, I don't even like Ron Shaw.
Hey, who the hell are you?
You talking to me like
your own business, man. You're all drunk, you?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. Monty, the people have spoken. Step up to the plate and deliver me the apology that I so rightfully deserve. I told you you're a punk, and I'm going to tell you our paths are going to cross again. Monty, in 6 short days, I'll be on the Dan and Benny in the Ring show to announce some huge news that's going to shock a lot of people, maybe including you. So what you need to do is get to your doctor and get the wax cleaned out of your ears, and then get the wax cleaned out between your ears, because you're going to want to hear and understand exactly what I got to say. And Pharaoh, I suggest you talk some sense into your pal to make sure I get the apology that I deserve.
I'm Rosa Mendez, and I'm here at the #1 Long Island broadcast, Monty and Pharaoh. I had the best time ever!
Hey, listen, Daddy, you're listening to the #1 broadcast, Monty and Pharaoh, Daddy, in Long Island. The best pro wrestling broadcast of all time, I think.
Jimmy, I got to tell you, man, it feels good to be back on YouTube. It was quite disappointing what happened to us, but we bounced back fairly quickly.
Well, what else would we do? We're almost at 5,000 subscribers.
Well, speaking of that, man, we need more members.
Okay.
What do you think we need to do to get the people of those 5,000 subscribers to come on and join the team as a Monty and the Pharaoh member?
Nudity is out of the question. Any other ideas?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But what I do have a few ideas.
Well, just like Prel, they should tell 2 friends, and they could tell 2 friends, and so on and so on. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Check out all our content.
But that's, you know what? That's why you're the star of the show, because guess what? Members get special content. Even we spoke about it. Pharaoh came to me one day and he goes, man, what's the deal? I can't even watch some of these videos because I'm not a member. And I said, there you go, Pharaoh. You got to be a member, because this is what the members get. They get free content that none of the other fans that watch this show get.
That's right.
You get free autographs from some of these wonderful stars that come in, right?
Nice.
All you do is you go to the MNP webpage, or our own page, and shoot us an email and say, hey, man, I want a picture of Tommy Rich. I want a picture of whatever. And boy, that's on its way.
We give them their choice.
That's right.
We rock.
We do rock.
And you need to rock too. Join.
Wrestling, do you get a chance to check out some of the WrestleMania over the weekend? I wouldn't mind hitting that up a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what, I just thought it was incredible that they kept the belt on Roman Reigns They totally swerved the public. Everybody on Monday morning is like, fuck WWE. I'm never watching them again. And blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, you motherfuckers, you ain't going to go anywhere. Because now you want to see if Cody Rhodes really is going to get a chance at being the man. And I think he's going to get his turn. I just think that they've had Roman Reigns on top for so long that it only makes sense to keep him there. Because he's obviously
Marty.
putting ass
Marty,
in
you want to join in on this, Marty? Because you
who the fuck is
you
Marty?
made a comment earlier when we were off the mic.
He's talking about me. I think he's got Janetti on the head.
Who's Marty?
Yeah, I mean Monty. Sorry, buddy. Sorry,
Monty.
So here's the interesting question to all three of you, right? I think, what is more important, business or meeting the fans' expectations? So, two examples, and if the three of you weigh in, that'd be great. The WWE, right? You got Roman Reigns, who's now been a real proven commodity, right? A moneymaker. Probably has the biggest pay-per-view buys or attendance or views in the history of wrestling. I understand.
Absolutely.
Different times, different eras, get it. And then you're going to take a risk on someone like Cody Rhodes, who worked for AEW and couldn't even bring that organization over the top. So my question to you guys is, if you are a wrestling promoter, or if you compare the two, the WWE, who seems to do what they feel is best for business for themselves, where Tony Khan and AEW seems to want to meet his particular niche of fans and give them what they want. If you guys could weigh in, what do you guys think is the better thing to do here?
You know, Monty, I think you're kind of jumping the gun a little bit on AEW. You know, they've only been around for 3 years. And Vince McMahon didn't, get the WWE established where he's at today in 3 years' time. You know, it took many years, and it took many champions, it took many stories, and it just took a lot of work for Vince. And let's get it straight. Tony Khan is no Vince McMahon, and I think what Cody Rhodes did for AEW, I think he did a great job because he got the product up and running. The product is established. Are they on the WWE's level right now? No, I don't think so. But
I'm not, Mike, I'm not asking them to be on the WWE's level. What I'm going to ask you is, I feel they're going out of their way to be so different. They're going against a obvious menu or ingredients that work in professional wrestling. And that's why you're not seeing the growth. And again, I'm not trying to attack AEW, but I don't see any growth there. In fact, I've seen them go from a certain level down.
Yeah, there's a lot of turmoil right now in the AEW locker room. You got the whole fucking CM Punk thing, who thinks he's better than God is, and you got a lot of heat there. You got the boys doing absolutely whatever the fuck they want to do in the ring because Tony Khan doesn't know shit about wrestling, and I think if you're going to have a wrestling company, I think someone has to say, okay, listen, I don't care what you guys do in there, but for the finish, this is what I want. Instead of letting these boys call their own shots, because that's what they're all doing in there. Nobody is directing these people on what the hell they want to do in there. And, a lot of these guys are wrestling for other companies, for other organizations. And I just think that there's not enough leaders in the company itself, as in the higher ups, the people who's calling the shots, because they've given the boys free reign. And when you do that, it's just going to turn into a clusterfuck. And that's what they got right now, is a clusterfuck.
Well, it turns into WCW, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. That's exactly what I was going to say, because the WCW back in the day when I was there for my little run there, the problem with the WCW is they had way too many chiefs and not enough Indians. And when you've got too many cooks, you kind of spoil the stew in the end effect. And that was a big problem in WCW. Everybody had their own agenda. The thing with the WWE at the moment, or it was when Vince was around, and now that he's back, in the end effect, Vince has the final word. And the way it used to be back in the 80s when I broke into wrestling, it was you you were making the product, and the people, your fans would buy the product, right? So you got to tell a comparable story, a good story. You got to have strong people on top, and you got to have people that can carry the product, and that's not always prevalent, you know. But you were asking about Roman Reigns as well, and I think Roman Reigns. I thought that match. I thought they left it open, of course, and that's going to keep people coming back to watch it when they have another match. But the thing is I thought it was a decent match. I thought the match was good. I thought the whole WrestleMania was pretty decent. Really good. And my favorite match on the card was the triple threat match with the European guys. It was well told. It was a well told story. And I'm kind of, I've got a man crush on those guys because I work with all of them toward the end of my career in Europe and stuff like that. And they really shined. And I thought that what do they call him, Walter Gunther? I thought he's a pretty good. He takes control of a match and he tells a hell of a story in the end. I'm very proud of that kid. I think that like I said, I think the WrestleMania was pretty good. So,
well, my favorite match was Charlotte Flair against Rhea Ripley. I mean, they stole the show, I think, in night one, and they went out there and tore that fucking place up. And they really performed. They were at the top of their game. They were on their A+ game, and they told one hell of a story. And Rhea Ripley, kudos to her. She wins her first WWE championship. And, I think Charlotte Flair has got some bodybuilding venture that she's getting started in. So she's going to take some time off. So it was kind of planned that she would do the job. But still, Rhea Ripley, she deserves to be in that spot. She's put in her time. She's worked hard, and she's over, man. And the fans are behind her. And, I'm really impressed with Dominic Mysterio as well. It's not easy doing what he has been doing week after week, calling his dad names, smacking him, taunting him, taunting his sisters, his parents, and and I think how they did that. Finish was great. Dominic, he threw the glass of water. He said, my sister gave me this glass of water, and there was water in it. And he said, she didn't know I was going to throw it in her face, and I didn't know, but there was an opportunity, and I'm taking advantage. And he just fucking soaked his sister, man. She came unglued. And good thing, they were right there to pull her back. But that was just an ad-lib thing, and I thought it was fucking phenomenal. It was great.
Okay.